Can't we just have one movie that doesn't have controversy? Ugh. Hey everyone, welcome to the review. And here's my review for the movie Ghost in the Shell. Yes, Ghost in the Shell is a live-action remake of a Japanese animated movie that came out in the late 1990s, Ghost in the Shell, which is an amazing Japanese animated movie. If you haven't seen that movie yet, please check it out. It's fantastic. And yes, they made a live action remake of the movie that stars Scarlett Johansson and Juliette Binoche, and the movie's directed by Rupert Sanders, who previously directed Snow White and the Huntsman. You know, that Academy Award winning movie. Anyways, yeah, this movie, before I get to this movie, let's talk about the controversy, because apparently every movie has controversy. Something that is a little shocking, there's controversy. Like, frickin' Beauty and the Beast had controversy. Frickin' Beauty and the Beast, it's so stupid. Yeah, the whitewashing controversy. Well, a lot of movies are getting that nowadays, but who cares? Like, as long as the movie's good, who cares about the whitewashing controversy and stuff? And Scarlett Johansson's a great actress. She even looks like Major anyways, and again, I don't want to spoil anything about this movie, but by the time the movie ends, you might not be so angry about the controversy. All you people who've seen this movie, y'all probably know what I'm talking about, but you're probably not going to get too pissed about the controversy. But yeah, I don't understand all this bad controversy and stuff. And honestly, Scarlett Johansson does a great job in this movie. She is actually fantastic in this movie. She does a good job. She's not brilliant or Oscar-worthy, but she does a good job. She is very loyal to the source material. She does a good job playing the character Major. She gives the character a lot of layers. It gives this character this humanity, even though she's a robot and stuff. She does the action scenes really well. She's badass. She's likable. You like to root for her. Again, she's not as compelling or as interesting as the original Major, but she's still very good and does the character justice. She's not like bland and boring and kind of monotoned and very unlikable like she is in Lucy. Again, I don't understand how that movie is critically successful. Not really very well praised, but still, like, that has like a 62% or something on Rotten Tomatoes, and this is a 42%. I don't understand. I actually hated the movie Lucy. I thought that was an awful movie. This one I actually quite enjoyed. I thought it was a pretty darn good movie. Nothing amazing. It's definitely not as good as the Ghost in the Shell movie or even its sequels, but it's still a pretty good, fun, enjoyable, entertaining movie. And it's also different. It's very loyal to the source material with its story and its characters and its tone and atmosphere and even its visual style. But it adds different layers to the story and to the characters. Major does a lot of differences. Even the character Bato is a bit different at times. Even some scenes are very different. Like, they explore humanity, what it means to be human, in the original Ghost in the Shell. They do the same in this movie, but they do it much differently. Like, there's a scene when Major goes up to this human and, like, touches her face and says, what does that feel like and stuff, and she, like, studies the human body, and it's fascinating. Again, there's homages, like the building scene, the boat scene, and even the opening when they're creating Major. It's very similar to the opening in the animated movie. The animated movie did it a little better, because the opening to the animated movie felt very disturbing and bleak and stuff, with score and stuff. This one just felt more like science fiction-y, you know, with its kind of like techno beat score. I don't want to bash the score. The score in this movie was actually fantastic. I actually loved the score. And of course, the biggest praise I can give this movie is its visual style. The visual effects are absolutely stunning. I could definitely see this movie getting an Oscar nomination at the next Academy Awards for Best Visual Effects. It is amazing. The world in this whole movie is amazing. Yes, it's very, RoboCop, Blade Runner, even Matrix-esque, and of course Ghost in the Shell. But it's also its own very unique style as well. The world looks fantastic. The CGI is amazing. And the practicality, there is a bit of practicality in this movie as well, and it's done very well. And yeah, the visual effects are probably the biggest praise I can give this movie, because it is visually incredible. It is fantastic. And Scarlett Johansson is really great. And Juliette Binoche, I love Juliette Binoche. Like, whether it's Chocolat or Claude Sis Maria or any French film she's in, she's great in this movie. Is she needed in the movie? Not really, but she's great. And she's fine. And I love the actor who plays Bato. I thought they would do him, like, give him no justice and stuff, because I love Bato. Bato's, like, my favorite character in the Ghost in the Shell movies. Like, Ghost in the Shell 2 is mostly about Bato and stuff and his partner. He was good. I liked him. He's not amazing, but he was good in this movie, and I like the actor. It was a good choice. Yeah, it's the actor from Ben-Hur. Like, you've seen Ben-Hur. Terrible movie, but he's in Ben-Hur. That's a terrible movie to watch this actor in. Watch the movie called Hijacking. Great movie. Anyways, off topic, but yeah, I thought the casting was really good. They even had the villain from The Crow in this movie, and he was great and stuff, and I even liked the villain. The villain was really good and stuff, and yeah. The action was even pretty good. There's at times it felt, you know, the slow motion was kind of distracting. I'm not a big fan of slow motion action. Sure, The Matrix, like, perfected that style, but I'm not a big fan of the slow-mo action scenes. I love 300 as well. I think that's a great movie, but the slow motion sometimes bothers me, and thank God there's not a lot of slow-mo action in this movie, just mostly in the beginning, and I'm not a fan of that kind of style, but if you love the slow-mo action, you'll love it in this movie. And yeah, the action scenes were good. They were fun. They were creative, especially in the third act and stuff. And again, the story was interesting, and the differences they put on the story was very fascinating and stuff. And when you find out who Major is, they actually reveal her identity and show us audience members, who Major is, and that's really cool. The original movie didn't do that. But I actually give a praise to the original movie for not doing that, because it adds more mystery and intrigue to the characters. So it might actually be a flaw with this movie, but I didn't find it a big flaw because I actually found it interesting and stuff. And yeah, the flaws of this movie is there's at times that there's some moments that feel very dull, and there's some very generic elements to the movie and stuff. And I really wish it was R-rated, because the Ghost in the Shell original movie is a hard R-rated movie. Like, there's blood, there's nudity, and all that stuff. Because it's a freaking anime, of course. They could have really used the R rating for this movie. I don't know why they didn't make it an R-rated movie. I think it would have added more of a style and more technique. Kind of like RoboCop. You know, RoboCop has that visual style, but also it's over-the-top bloody and violence and stuff, and it works for the story. See, if this movie was bloody and gritty, it would have worked for the story. But it was very, you know, PG-esque. You know, when people get shot, nothing, like, comes out, no blood or anything. I get most of the things they're shooting are robots, but still. They could have used, you know, some vulgar language, because there's vulgar language in the Ghost in the Shell movies, but I digress. And again, there's some boring elements to the movie and stuff. And again, it's not an original movie. It's not at all. There's a lot of style techniques from Blade Runner, RoboCop, and all that shit. And of course, it's the same story as Ghost in the Shell, but there's different elements to make the movie still interesting. But again, this is not a movie like you're gonna watch a lot of times. Like, if you had to choose, like, are you gonna watch the anime version or this version? Of course you're gonna watch the anime version. The anime version is a smarter movie, a more interesting movie, it's more thought-provoking. This movie's thought-provoking as well, but not like the original. This is just a fun, enjoyable, entertaining movie. I'm not even trying to praise this movie, it's just a good movie. It's not a great movie, it's not amazing, it's not gonna blow you away or anything. There's nothing special or unique or fresh about this movie. It's just a fun, entertaining movie, and I just don't understand why people are bashing it so much, because it's so low rated on Rotten Tomatoes, and I don't agree with that. It's nothing amazing, it's just a fun, good, action sci-fi movie. Not as good as the original, but still a good movie, and I would actually recommend this movie. So yeah, I liked Ghost in the Shell. I did not love it, but I liked it. So yeah, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'll give the movie Ghost in the Shell a 7 out of 10. So yeah, I'd recommend it. It's like, yeah, there's other things you can go watch. Like, Logan's a better movie, obviously, but if you've seen everything and you just want to watch something, I'd rather recommend this movie than The Boss Baby. That's for damn sure. But yeah, I recommend it. So yeah, that was my review for the movie Ghost in the Shell. So in the comment section below, please tell me, what is your favorite Ghost in the Shell movie? Yes, there's a few animated movies. I think there's like 4 or 5, including this movie now. And yeah, so what is your favorite Ghost in the Shell movie? My favorite, of course, is the first and original movie. I enjoy the second one, even though it's too smart for its own good. I don't like the new movie that came out in 2015. I don't think that's really great, but Solid State Society is really good as well, and I enjoy this movie. So Ghost in the Shell is like 4 for 5 for me. So yeah, but the original is still the best. But what is your favorite? Comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like this video, please like, subscribe to this channel, and join the dark side.